Hi guys, welcome to the first video from a series where I try out builds that are rarely ever played. In this video I want to talk about auto attack Tyrael. Yes, you heard that right. In case you didn't know already, Tyrael has an auto attack talent in every tier except for level 1. Damage increases, attack speed boosts and even Nexus Blades. The only problem is he's got one of the lowest attack damages in the whole game, despite having a legendary sword. What the fuck? Tyrael is a great tank, definitely not top tier, but his utility is valuable. The beta revolves around sanctification and giving as much utility to your allies as possible, while being really tanky. That said, taking every auto attack talent completely fucks up his role in the team. I went ahead and tried it before judging it, and I've come to the conclusion that it's complete garbage. To make this build work, you need to take every talent that boosts your auto attacks. But because he has such a low damage, this means that you need to take every talent if you want to make it somewhat successful. This build is in theory best used as an off tank, because you give up survivability and utility for your team. So if you're a main tank, it means that in almost every tier, there's a talent that is not useful whatsoever. Tyrael needs a rework. Badly. Let's go over the talents. The first one is Vigorous Strike. With this talent Tyrael heals for 25% of his auto attack damage, which is roughly about 23 at level 4. This sustain is so low it cannot be called reliable. Next we have follow through. After using an ability you get 40% increased auto attack damage. But because of his long cooldowns, and because you give up the cooldown reduction talents, it's not a consistent source of damage. I would say at level 10 Judgement works best with this build. In this game I chose Sanctification, because quite simply we didn't have enough burst to follow on Judgement. At level 13 there's Angelic Might. This talent gives 80% increased damage on your next basic attack for each hero hit by Smite. This is in theory not bad, but it's nothing compared to Burning Rage, or the self-sustain from Angelic Absorption. At level 16 you have Blade of Justice, which gives 40% attack speed for 5 seconds, after teleporting to your sword. Quite frankly at this tier Holy Ground is just too good to pass. This talent creates a circle around your sword, after you teleport to it, that enemies can't go through. It can steal bosses and merc camps, and it's just a great utility overall. And last but not least there's Nexus Blades. Tyrael used to have a great auto attack build. He would hit for around 800 a swing, but he hits slower than Medic now, and she's ranged. Even with all those talents combined, he doesn't do enough damage to be called reliable. Not sure what Blizzard intended for those talents, but I'd really like to see a rework. As of right now never pick the auto attack build, unless you're in quick match, you have another main tank, and no other source of damage. This concludes the first guide on unplayed builds. Give it a like if you enjoyed it, dislike it if you didn't, and tune in next time as I talk about Damage Muradin.